ingredients that has really ever been on QVC, and now this is the lowest price we've ever offered it. This is Gundry MD, the Mighty Reds, the nutrient gummies, and here's what I need you to know. Something like over 135,000 jars have been ordered on QVC just in the last year and a half.
That's awesome.
Isn't it? It really is, because that's 135,000 jars of helping people get the nutrition they need. So here's what we're going to do. Lowest price we've ever offered. And this is Denise Repko, who's a health and wellness expert. We're going to give you 60 servings for $69.98. However, something else we don't typically do. Buy more, save more of $10. So each one after the first becomes $59.98. That is unheard of, because usually, ready for this, one jar on QVC is usually $85. To be able to get them home as low as $59 is wild. On Buy More, Save More, you are saving $25 a jar. And this is really important because we don't have any more orders this year. So it's very important you order what you need to get you through the rest of the year. So Denise, this is all about helping people fill in the gaps. Something like 90% of adults don't get enough veggies every day.
Yeah, and the fruits is about 87%. But this is Dr. Gundry. Now, Dr. Gundry still practices 6 days a week. It's why he doesn't come in to QVC much anymore. Cardiac surgeon.
It tastes like candy.
They do taste like candy. He's a researcher. He's a best-selling author. And he still practices 6 days a week, and he found that so many of his patients had similar deficiencies. So what he wanted to do was help them with polyphenols. All of these beautiful colors, you often say, Kirsten says, eat the rainbow. The beautiful colors are in all of these 10 superfoods, and he packed all of the nutrients of the polyphenols. Polyphenols are what protect the plants from the sun and from insects, but it also is an antioxidant, so it helps our bodies fight and defend against things. So he packed all of these into a gummy. Now, mostly gummies, they're easy, they're chew and go, but our gummies are made with a sweetener called inulin. So it's vegan, it's soy-free, it's sugar-free, essentially, color-free, so it's nothing artificial is added to it. So you can rest assured that sweetener, that inulin, is a better prebiotic for you.
It's actually like what's in it.
These are all the
ginger,
beautiful
the
colors,
and
they're
these
10 superfoods.
Yeah, and these are actually like the food in this dry powder form. So like these berries, elderberries, all those things that I know you're not getting on a daily basis. I'm not either.
Exactly. Well, first of all, are you going to shop for all of that food, all of that produce, all of those vegetables? What if it's not in season? And we all know that it tends to go bad even before we can use it. And it would be so much for you to have to consume. Here, it's in a grab-and-go gummy. You don't even need a glass of water with it.
You know, and they have a lot of vitamin D, which is really important because 65% of American adults actually are vitamin D deficient. Vitamin D is so important to the body.
So important to the body for heart health, immune system health, and your bones. And when one serving, 2 gummies, is the equivalent of having 13 glasses of milk. That's how much vitamin D you're getting from one serving of Dr. Gundry's gummies. Would you want to drink 13 glasses of milk in a day? Probably not. There's loaded with sugar, loaded with calories and all of those things, but taking these 2 gummies is the same equivalency to get that. It's over 200% of the recommended amount.
I know that we love gummies because even and these are good for ages 16 and up. Sometimes it's just so much nicer to chew something that tastes like a piece of candy instead of like swallowing a pill. So they are in this great gummy form. They really do taste absolutely delicious. I consider them almost like a little treat. It's like having like 2 little pieces of candy. But here's what's happening right now. It's the lowest price we've ever done this. Usually it's $85. So you're saving $15 on the first jar, and then each jar after the second you are saving $25 because you're going to save $10 on each one after the first. There is no auto delivery. Order what you need now to get you through the end of the year using that buy more, save more.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's a smart thing to do. And we've all heard of probiotics. We all take our probiotics. Well, it turns out probiotics love to eat prebiotics, which is what this is, filled with prebiotic fiber. So it really helps your body and that digestion and helps you absorb the things that we really need. Because again, would you really have enough time, money, energy, effort to eat all of the daily recommended amounts that you would need to get what you can get out of 2 of these gummies? And again, they are essentially sugar-free, no soy, they are vegan, because other gummies are made with something called gelatin or jello. And that is made up of bones, animal parts, gristle, not ours. It's
appetizing.
inulin. Inulin is the natural sweetener. In fact, Dr. Gundry uses inulin to sweeten his coffee every day. So really,
Oh, really? That's
yes,
interesting.
yes, delicious,
So-
delicious gummies.
We're not telling you like, eat some gummies and then eat all the chips you want. The thing is, we know you're doing the best. Nobody wakes up in the morning and says, today's the day I'm going to eat like terrible all day long,
Yeah.
right? But even when you try your hardest,
It's not easy.
you're not alone, because 90% of American adults aren't getting the minimum serving of vegetables.
Right.
87% of adults are not getting the minimum serving of fruits. And 65% of us are vitamin D deficient. As we go into winter, when we really need that vitamin D, it's really important. So this helps you fill the gaps.
Yeah, and this is, I mean, it's just an easy way to do it. Like I keep saying, grab and go, but it's a delicious treat too. It really just tastes good, and as Sandra said, 16 and up. But Dr. Gundry still sees patients today, and all of his patients, or the big percentage of his patients, have the same types of issues or deficiencies, and he wanted to really make it simple and easy for people to get the things that they needed without having to do the over shopping or do the overspending or wasteful. It's just effortless and easy and tastes good, and I think that's just an added bonus. But again, they're vegan, they're soy free, gluten free, and just an easy way
And
to get all
truly,
that stuff.
it's the lowest price we've ever done.
Yeah.
I mean, we've gone through over 135,000 jars. This is the lowest price we've ever done. Under $70 to get the first one home on Easy Pay. 5 easy payments of $14, and then each one after the first you save another $10. So each jar after the first you are saving $25. You're also really ensuring that you're doing something good for yourself.
Yes.
Just 2 gummies a day, and they're yummy.
Especially around the holidays when we're picking at all the stuff that we shouldn't. This is something
You make a
good for
point.
yourself.
Denise, thank you so much. Over
Thanks,
500
Sandra.
ordered just in this show in the last few minutes. Okay.